floss tube, it's Julie SylverStitches. I am sorry, it will focus and not bounce me in a second or 10. Um, Sorry if I cut off abruptly yesterday. My phone ran out of filming space, so I think I fixed it. I moved all of my memory over to my SD card instead of my internal storage or whatever. So, sunglasses, this is a new thing. Not new at all, but new on the channel. So, I'm drinking out of my Mrs. cup that my mother-in-law got got us for our wedding. My next investment are reusable straws, though, because I love my straws. I love my straws. All right, and I feel bad about the plastic situation. So, I know what I showed you yesterday. Thank you for everybody who came back to see me. I know I was MIA for like 7 months or something, so thank you for coming back. Thank you for some of your comments. Well, all of your comments. There was one. Thank you for, liking it. I didn't know I was going to get 3 likes. Who knew? Anyway, so here we are. I'm going to keep going through this bin because I might just do this bin over. And I don't have a time limit on the phone on the bottom anymore, so we might just scratch that yesterday's episode and start fresh for today. So, I did find more no, not more patterns. I found more whips. I went down to the car to get the other one that I was telling you about, the Baby Hippo 123 from my nephew. But I'm going to start with something that I don't have a picture of because I don't know where the cover photo went. So it's a DMC. It's with a needle sticking right out. Okay, good. Sorry. It was just hanging. Oh boy, loss of words today. Who knew why I was going to do this today? So it's going to say eventually, because it's almost there but not quite. I'd agree, but then we'd both be wrong. I hope that's the right way, and if it's not, then I'm sorry. But I'd agree is going to go up here, and then this is eventually going to say wrong. I just didn't want to stitch in this teal aqua anymore. I wanted to switch down to the dark blue, or not dark, but the whatever that is. You know what I mean. The blue versus the green. Yeah, so I got this at I got this at Michael's a couple summers ago. No, I didn't. Dollarama a couple summers ago, during the We're Gonna Carry Dimensions kits. It is Dimensions. You can probably still get it somewhere, but it came in a kit from Dollarama. And that's all I gotta say about that. I really like this. It's almost finished, so I might as well just put in, like the, I don't know, like 300 more stitches it needs or whatever it is. I don't know. I'd agree. And the rest of wrong. I don't really know what this piece is talking about. I just bought it because it was a cross-stitch piece and I was get all the new things. That's what I was getting at Dollarama those days. So, are you agreeing with yourself that you'd be wrong? Or, anyway, who knows? I have another one. I have another whip. It's not a whip anymore because I decided to finish it. That's in the car still, in the trunk. But it's in a bag, so there's that. Okay, I know you guys didn't see this one yesterday. So this is Winnie the Pooh Seasons. So it's from Disney, or Janlin, I guess. Yeah, Janlin. That's what it's going to look like in the end. I was very frustrated one day and I stopped because I thought it was important to count, like to have all my counting right, and I was going to want to rip it out, and I didn't really want to rip it out at all, so this is what it is right now. It's just the winter scene. Somewhere in his arm, because it's Winnie the Pooh, somewhere in his arm it's not counted right, but I looked at the pattern, and I looked at the piece, and I looked at the pattern, and they're the same. I don't know where I screwed up. But, c'est la vie. I did finish something today that I did show you yesterday. Finish is a loose term. I don't know if it's done yet. I don't know if I want to add more. Here is my unicorn from yesterday from my nephew. So I finished stitching all in here. His tail, I had a debate on Facebook today with a few, not a debate, but, you know, questions were asked. I filled in his little feet, his little hoofs. I added the star, and there he is. So my new debate, maybe you can help me if you're watching. Should I add his name? Should I make it into a stuffy? I had a suggestion from someone today, I think in Stitch Mania, saying, you know, make him into a stuffy. So he's got a little stuffed animal. Should I make him into a pillow? Should I do a flat fold? What should I do with him? Should I put his birthday on it? Even though I'm making a birth announcement for my sister for him. This was the if I don't get the birth announcement finished in time. So, I don't know. Either way, that's what that is. Alright, sorry, just checking time. Here's the other, the birth announcement for him. So it was, it's back in here. It's this. It's, sorry, baby hippo 1, 2, 3. So I did pretty much tell you true to form on what I had gotten finished. Did I say my name was Julie? Yeah. My name is Julie. I'm from Ontario, Canada. Ontario, Canada, and this is my channel. So I talk about cross stitch, obviously. And welcome if you're new. I don't think I have anybody new, but welcome back for everybody who came back to see me after my 7-month hiatus. So this is what I have done so far. So I was pretty true to form. I don't really remember where number 5 is, but this is definitely number 6 I'm working on. I'm working on his upper half of his body. His head will start here. I was going to start the head all at the same time. So fill in everything between the diamonds and the triangles, like the arrows, and then go from there. So I'm going to, yeah. We'll see. It's a pretty fast stitch because it's 14 count Nita, and I'm loving it. So I'm not like, oh, I have to stitch on it again. I'm not there yet, thankfully. So hopefully I won't get there before, you know, it's done, because as some of you may know, if I put it away and don't want it out, then I just don't get it back out, and the recipient of who I want to give it to, so won't get it, right? Because there are so many other things to stitch, and I know I need to. I did film a second video last night, because it did cut off rather abruptly. But I didn't think this one, the last one, loaded, because it was taking forever to process. And then I just gave up on it because it was like an hour of just sitting there thinking like, all right, because it loaded everything or whatever it does. And then, or sorry, it uploads it and then it processes it. It never, the little, on mine at least, I don't know what yours does, or if you're on FlossTube, I don't know what yours looks like. I'm presuming it's the same. It goes through the video on like light blue, and then when it processes it, it goes back through the video like of my still shot with the dark blue, so that you know that it's done. But it wasn't doing that, so I just gave up on it. And then I didn't realize that it had uploaded until one of, I guess I can call you my buddy now because you comment on almost every video. You know, there was a comment from this person, and I was like, oh, it did upload. Oh. So I deleted my other video because I was trying to figure out storage space, and I was going to refilm today anyway, just to make sure that, because I wanted to start filming again. So that's that. I don't remember what I showed you in this because I didn't put everything back in the same order. I remember most of it, but I don't remember if this was one of them, because like I said, I filmed 2 videos yesterday. I don't remember which one made to what cut. Like, I remember the last thing I showed you on last video, but anyway. So this is my oldest whip. It's probably about 15 years old. Most of you have seen it time and time again. I haven't put anything in it since I last showed you, but here is Celestial Gathering by Dimensions. So there's the sun on that side. There's going to be a moon on the other half. I'm just going to go through these quickly because I know I got through most of the box, but I don't remember what was left. And if you want me to go into more detail at a later date about any of these things, then just let me know and we'll go back through. So this one is also Dimensions, gold collection. I have my light in a different spot, so hopefully it's going to be better. So I'm doing that again. Oh, you can see Simon. Hi, Simon. Where's over there? Okay, sorry. So this is Beacon at Rocky Point. Gold collection petites from Dimensions. I am currently, I don't have a backer today, so hopefully everything goes well. Yeah, that's all right. There we go. At this point, I'm working on all the half cross stitch up here. There's the garden down there. I'm a little terrified of it because it's so confetti heavy that I know I do Hades now, and you know, that's normal, but I haven't done one on this size of, like, this smallness of size, dimension of fabric. So I don't know how that's gonna, I don't know why that matters. I think I showed this to you before the video cut out. I totally should have watched the whole last video, but you know, you can see it all again. So Buttons and Beads by by Mill Hill. There's that. And then there's this. Goes this way. Pretty sure I showed you this yesterday, but if I didn't, there it is. I have everything for this one. Still, I'm going to probably restart it though because I don't like perforated paper. I really don't like anything except for Ada. I'm like the true Ada stitcher. Alright, here's another one that I think I showed you, but I don't really remember, so here we are. So another Mill Hill, Skating Reindeer. He's been through a lifetime of, as you can see, it's the cover pages. At least I still have it. The cover page is, anyways. So I stopped stitching on this one because ADHD. I have no idea reason. I don't know the reason, but I got the border done at least. I just need to do the bottom border, and then I was going to start filling in everything else. I have none of the floss for this right now. I don't have any of the beads for this, so I'm just going off the DMC, what they call for anyway. So if you do see Simon walking around, he's making a debut again, a floss tube debut. This is another Mill Hill, which I probably think I showed you. This is Starfish. The same line, the same series of things. I am going to restart this though because I ripped the perforated paper and I don't know how to fix it. So I got so much done on it comparative to my last one, but it's all DMC. So, and plus I have everything in there, and I have a working copy because that's how lost I was getting. I don't know. That's all I got for that. Yeah, no, I am going to have to start that one on something else though, because like I said, I did rip the perforated paper in that blue section at the bottom. I was sad. I was like, well, what do I do now? Because how is it? I don't know how to, if you have any suggestions so I don't have to restitch that whole thing on how to fix perforated paper, or do I just let it go? Do I just like have this like little Man, I was a grumpy caterpillar that day. And the next Mill Hill, because apparently this is the section of Mill Hills, is I think it's just called Peacock. I started stitching this for one of my friends. Started stitching this for one of my friends who was going to England for school. Clearly it didn't get to her in time. She's back in Canada again, so it says, have only one rule, be your wild, courageous, brilliant self every single day, no matter what. She is definitely a more exuberant kind of person. So I thought that it fit her personality fairly well. The next one, I'm just flying through this basket because I don't know what I showed you and I can't remember, and I didn't take the time to look at my old first one to smile. I'm pretty sure I did show you this. I'm pretty sure I showed all of these. I think there's only a few that I was missing, but you know. Alright, so didn't change from yesterday. What? Whoa. Sorry, one of my cats is trying to get into a cupboard. Sorry, the cat that gets into the cupboard is trying to get in, unsuccessful. Alright. And then, because she's not, I don't know, strong enough to be able to use her nose to push out, she can't get herself back out of the cupboards. But she can get herself into the cupboards. Oops, don't lose that. Alright, so yes, so that was First One to Smile by Dimensions. The Dimensions Learner Craft, which are really fun to do. They all have their own hoops, so they're all fully finished when they're done. I'm pretty sure I showed this one, but if I didn't, Innocence. I just saw this a few days ago. Somebody in, like a stitcher in Russia had just finished this. Kind of almost wanted me to make it to be pulled out, but no, I have too much, everything else on the go right now. So here I am, part of her face and part of the side, the side edge. I think I got all the way out to the side of the edge that I can call, that's the edge, I think. I'm in. I know. Mommy, why are you doing those things again? I know I showed you this one, so I'm not going to pull it out again because it's a big pain in the, you know, floral retreat. Because I think that's one of the ones that I started with. I was scanning through and I know I showed you Shells in the Sand, so here it is again, but I didn't do anything on it because I was primarily just working on my unicorn today. So I'm pretty sure I showed you this one as well. The So Busy by Dimensions. Didn't do anything in, but here he is in all the cuteness. Oh my goodness, I wanted to put it up in my mom's sewing room, or I was going to give it to her so that she could put it up in her sewing room. I don't sew, so how to turn that into a cushion or a pillow or a stuffy, or I don't, we'll figure it out. I think I showed you this one, but I don't remember if I did or not. I went to a full explanation. This one my husband got for me Valentine's Day last year. He went online by himself. He picked out a pattern. He picked out a whatever. He went to a thing. And I think we got it off of Wish. So it is Angel's Wings. Anyway. And it's counted. It's not counted. Sorry. It's printed. What's that called? Yeah, anyway, that's what it is. And my cats are rustling around again. I think. Could be James. I think it sounds like cats. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just up here. I might have to pause. There are boxes over there that are empty that my cats like to play in. I don't know if that's what they're doing. We just finished cat sitting one of my friend's cats. He went to Egypt for his son's wedding. He left us a bag of food that we don't generally tend to serve to our cats, so I keep thinking that somebody is breaking into that and trying to eat it, but with all the rustling is what I'm saying. Pretty sure I showed you W-Mom's Dimensions mini banner winter. And I'm sorry, you can skip right past this part. I'll do some I don't know what, something for a new bin. Anyway, so here I am. Did 2 colors. Oh, you can see through that, can't you? Sure, why not? 2 colors are finished. Well, not finished, but you know what I mean. 2 colors have been worked on, the dark red and the light red. For his jacket. His being Santa. So I found that I really don't have any Christmas stitching. So, like Christmas themed. I have lots of Christmas stitching. I have lots of things to do. I'm not going to get through everything. But we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure I showed you Fairy Tale. But if I didn't, I will get it out. So that's Fairy Tale by Dimensions. It was from Dollarama when they were doing their charts for $4. This is where I'm at. It was supposed to be a round robin type of stitching, so that didn't happen. Needless to say, I am like the queen of ADHD, so, or ADD, or whatever. So to be able to focus on something for longer than, you know, a week, maybe not even. I'm surprised I got that unicorn done in like 3 days. Alright, I know I showed you this one because that's the one I ended off with. There's only a few more things left in here. I don't know what I have showed you. So, welcome Butterfly. And if you can hear that, I'm sorry, my hubby is creating music in the room. Sorry. If you can't, well then, I'm just going crazy, right? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Sorry, this is me on an actual ice cap. I'm like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Telling you, it was only a small. Alright, so, welcome Butterfly. Right. So, this is almost done. So, Tess, it's coming for you. It's coming for you in Australia when I'm done this. It's gonna be soon. I feel like the next few times that I sit down and stitch on this one, it will be done. I don't know why he's not wearing his headphones. He normally wears his headphones when he mixes music. Oh well. Alright, so the same theory, the same concept. It's another banner by W-Mom. This is the summer one. Maybe he's just providing me with background music. Who knows? Okay, sorry. I won't rush through the rest of them, like the rest of the boxes, because I have lots. So here we are. It's the top is, it's almost done, the top half. I think, yeah, almost. I have the rest of the house to finish, like the house roof. Almost. Like I had said previously, I'm not a backstitcher at all. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. I finished the owl, the fall one, sorry. It has an owl on it. And it's treehouse owl situation. Anyway, I started the back stitching and I was like, man, there's too much back stitching. Alright, so here is my last one out of this box. I'm pretty sure I showed it to you, but I can't remember. So this one is the same. It's the W-Mom, but it is spring, this one. If you would like, I'm not going to say that yet. I'm nowhere near done any of them. But if you want the fall one, I can part with ways with it. I even have extra thread, I think. So here we are. This is the first quadrant is done. I just need to, of course, outline. I might just outline the white flowers because you can't see those if it's not outlined. And then I started this quadrant down here. I took a little bit of a different approach with every single one of these, just so, my ADHD life won't get bored. So those are slowly getting done. The next time I see you, which hopefully won't be tomorrow because I don't want to film. So I stopped filming because I felt like I let myself down when I said I was going to be a no new start year. The one that broke me, and I started to start it, but then I didn't continue starting it, was it was from Haid, so there was no way I was going to finish it. I bought all the supplies. It was my birthday. I bought all the supplies, and I started it, but the 25 count for me is just too small. I can't. Maybe, no, it was even smaller than that. It was 32 count. I was trying to do it 1/1, or whatever, the 2/1 or 1/1, or I was trying to decide on what I wanted to do. I was having none of it. None of it. I didn't love it at all, so it got banished to the... I don't know what I'm going to use that fabric for. Maybe I can just use it as, like, backing. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just cleaning up this box because so that I know everything goes into a box. Each box has a different theme of stuff. So that is that. And we are at 27 minutes and nobody is yelling at me, meaning my phone. My phone's not trying to say, hey, stop. So, good deal. It is a good deal. And again, if it suddenly cuts out, I'm sorry. The Julie just needs to slow down. Okay. Alright. Those are my current, I want to work on every day. I use a wheel app, just so I know what I want to be stitching. So, I'm going to do the box that's in front of me because that's what I'm still currently working on, but not working on. I probably did most of this box by the time, like, for my next video is what I'm saying. My next video that I deleted. Okay. Whew. So, I think maybe, but I will take a little bit more time on this one. I'm not an editor. I don't edit videos. Who's got time for that? I don't have time for that. I no longer work at the job that I was working at when I last talked to you. James and I decided to full-time start a cleaning business. It's going well. So, that's where we are with the work thing. Alright, first one in the bin is, those ones, so the white bin, the one that I just showed you, was, things I want to work on every day. Things that still hold my interests, things that I want to continue on with. Now, the black bin, there's no reason for either color bin, it's just what I picked. The black bin is things that are still holding my interest, but, can lay on the back burner for a while. Or, I don't necessarily need... Well, need is a strong word because I do need to finish a few of these, but they're not holding my interest right now, so why work on something that you're not going to want to do? So the first one, it should be in the other one. It should be in my big white bin, this one. I don't know why it's in this one, but it's Be Who You Are by Lizzie Kate. One of my friends from skating posted this quote on her Facebook page the other day. And I was like, oh, yeah. Okay, so it's not just, it's everywhere, this quote. Be who you are, say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So, there we are. It started, of course, in general art and week's dye work, but who has the money for either of those? And who has an LNS around them that I don't order online, so my LNSs don't carry fancy floss yet. I still call it fancy floss. Some people call it overdyed. Some people call it whatever. Anyway. Here I am. Here we go. I just need to finish the lettering and finish some of the motifs. But there we go. It's almost, like, I can feel it being almost done. I love this flower down here. Love, 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 love. That's where I am on that one. We're still recording. All right. I think the first few videos that are going to go past. So here's the thing. My phone used to video only, or film only 33 minutes worth. And right now we're at 31 minutes. So if I randomly cut out in 2 minutes, I'll come back. Don't worry. Remind me that I only showed one thing. Alright. Oh, I just showed you the floss list. I'm sorry. Here's another one. I was working on this almost every day. Nope, every day for a long time. Since Pattern Keeper came out. I bought the program. Everything was going great. And then I put this down for more than 1 minute, and I'm not done with it, of course. I still use Pattern Keeper, but I don't stitch on this every day anymore. So I was making very good progress until I stopped. I was trying to put in X amount of stitches per day. No, I wasn't. I was just trying to be putting in as many stitches as I could per day. So here it is. This pattern, I don't have any of these colored, everything up here so far is done. I can't fill in anymore because I don't have those colors. So I've gone all the way across. Sorry, this is Autumn Fairies, and I spelled fairies wrong. I know, I thought it was spelled the other way. And then I'm making my way down the left-hand side. It's a Heaven and Earth design. It was a freebie from a long time ago. And, yeah, Autumn Fairies. It's got a hedgehog mixed in a pile of leaves. It's going to be very cute when it's done, but I lost interest. I'll come back to it. The next one, and sorry, I'm trying, where the counter is on my phone, it's like, it's right here, so it's hard to see. That's all I got. Plus I'm like against the white background. Yeah, anyway. Whatever. This is another Heaven and Earth design. It's another freebie. This one is still currently up on the website. Maui Princess. I finally decided to say, I'm going to do it. It was a little overwhelming at first, meaning like that picture. I didn't know if I liked that look, but apparently I'm in love with it because I put, forget about this. This was something else. Yeah, this is what I have done of that. This is a lot for me on this count of fabric. It's a 25 count Flobian in like oatmeal, maybe. It's been a long time since I had that bag. I don't know where it is. I think it's a 25 count Flobian in oatmeal. It was for another project that I was working on, another Haid, but that's no, nope. I feel like I want to like quote my favorite floss tubers. I can't do that. I need to be me. I can't copy the other people. Anyway, because I was gonna say like a Stitcherista, like a whole lot of nope on that or whatever. Yeah, no. Anyway. My next one that I need to finish because I told my mother that I would, and I'm not going to because I don't have the gumption and I don't want to stitch on this fabric anymore, and there's a whole lot of stuff. Anyway, this is, well, nope. Try again. This is Savannah's Curtsy. Holy goodness, you're all trying to probably yell at me. But yeah, it's at a stopping point because it is on 20, 30, whatever it's called for. I bought what it was called for. So 32 count. I think I chose linen though because I didn't have Jobelin, but at my local store. So 32 count, which is teeny tiny living space. It's over 2 at least. I decided to do it over 2. So yeah. Here we are. We're gonna unwrap you. So I just have the bottom. It's really wide. I just have the bottom floor done. This is a much better color than yesterday. I don't know which video it made it onto, but I put my background light in a different area. Sorry, my art light isn't sitting on this table right now. It's sitting on another table over there. So it still gives me the brightness, but not directly like, you know what I mean. You've seen my plastic. You've seen my plastic. You know what the light's all about. Anyway, it's way better, way easier to see through the plastics today than it was yesterday because I think I figured out my lighting situation. It's always just a big game, right? Like it's always just a do it until it actually works kind of thing. What works best for some people doesn't work best for other people. Yay, 36 minutes, so it's going to continue to... I can make long videos now. That's another reason why I stopped, because I wasn't able to fully tell you all the things in 33 minutes that I wanted to tell you. I don't know why my phone wanted to do that, but so frustrating. Anyways, so I can go through the whole thing now instead of just... Okay, sorry. That was my, like, super happy, contented... Huzzah! Alright, the next one is from the designer. That's the word I'm looking for. I think I need a drink. The designer. That's the word. Sorry about the close-up. The designer is Sharon Pope. It's going to eventually look like so. It's called A is for Apple. I'm not an American. I don't know if I'm going to leave that as charted, the American flag. I might, but I might just turn it into like an umbrella or something with the same color scheme so that I'm not, I don't know what I'm trying to show you in the book. But it is from A to Z Alphabets by Leisure Arts, found in this booklet. Ta-da! You haven't even seen the I'm all excited for nothing now. I haven't even shown my progress on it. And I'm like, okay, I can put that away now. It started by... Oh, it's... I thought it was another cat, and I was like, I was going to get mad at the cat, but it's James. Sorry. It's okay, I can't see you. It's all good. Dinner round 2. That's okay. Just as long as he grabbed the right bowl. Because there was 2 in there. It was the one on the right, right? Yeah. Okay. There. James's first appearance on FlossTube. Alright. Oh, here we go. So this is all I have done. Not all, because this is quite a lot for Julie. I gotta back it up. I have to back it up. So I finished the whole border, so at least it all connects. Now I just have to fill in all of the green, like little individual spaces. So I have A to C done. I've got D done even with the French knots. I tried my best. Can you see that? I almost did it. Did it work? Did it? Autofocus. I don't know. I'm working on E, a little bit of E, and I'm also working on a little bit of H, just, to mix it up. And then sometimes I just go down to do the border at the bottom, like the bottom. I want to finish this in 2020. Sorry. I have a plan, I think. I'm going to finish the border and the outline of the boxes by the end of the year. I don't know how many letters I have left, but I need to complete however many letters so that I can be done by December. Each one, as you can see at the top, they're pretty detailed. They're pretty backstitched. Like, I'll do this because it's not, it's like almost like a mini finish, right? Each of these little boxes, instead of like a huge, massive piece of backstitching. It's different. All right. I don't know why it's different. I don't know how. Maybe I'm just one of those backstitcher as I go kind of people. I don't know. I was going to zip it up without the thing. Without the pattern. Alright. I don't know. You can't see, but Simon is behind me. Lexus, by the way, was behind me the whole last episode. Episode? Is that what these are? Alright. In the magic blue carrying case. This is my closest to a why can I never remember the word? Project bag. This is the closest project bag that I'm ever going to have in my entire life. I don't know what happened down here. I just noticed that, but that's okay. Everything on the inside is not affected. So, I think this one got a project bag because at one point I was like, Stitch Island every day. So it's from The World of Cross Stitching episode number 270. It will be, it's right down here actually. I don't even have to open it up. Is this one down here? If you can. I'm trying to use techniques that other people that I see use in, I don't know how they do that. Anyway, autofocus. So, that's right. Enchanting Dragonfly. That's what I'm trying to show you. Uh-huh. And I always call it enchanting. It is enchanting. Yeah, enchanting. Enchanting Dragonfly by Doreen Jones. Part of me, so on Facebook, I'm part of Full Coverage Fanatics. I might try and post it again, but I think I stopped stitching this piece because I got discouraged. One of the admins on there, I don't know who, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm over it. I'm going to come back to this eventually. One of the admins on there said, it can't possibly be a Doreen Jones because she doesn't do full coverage. Well, sorry to tell you. She's full coverage. Ice cream. Woo. I was going to say it's ice cream. Oh, sorry. Yes, Enchanting Dragonfly. Full coverage. This backing is all a variegated floss back here. Heads up. I might try again. So, I restarted it. I had to, this is a symmetrical piece, so I had to do the thing. I had to chart it because I was screwing up. That's essentially it. So, well, he makes all the noise in the world. We did dishes today, and so he's trying to get clean stuff out of the dish rack. It's all good. Okay. Ooh, what? Why? Can't. Whew. Alright, so there I am. This variegated floss back here, and this variegated floss is not the called for color. My LNS that I went to previously, I don't have a new one, but it definitely is closer to me where I live now than my old one. So there are 2 in the Ottawa area. I'm sure there's more, but I don't really know. So we had a tornado here in 2017, and it ripped right through and ripped the roof off of my LNS. So they spent a year fixing it up, and now they're back in where like their original location, but it took them a year to be able to figure out how to, fund and try and figure all of that stuff out, right? Because they had to rebuild the roof and restock their everything. So sad but true, they moved over to another location close by, like close to their old location, and hijacked a space, but it wasn't as big as, it was just little. So when I went in, because I was like gung-ho on this project, I was like, okay, variegated flosses, okay, DMC variegated flosses, and they only had a specific few out because they didn't move all of their inventory, or they didn't move everything that they had over to the new location because they were only going to be there for a little while, and they ended up being there for probably about almost 8 to 10 months, I'd say. Like, it was a long time. Anyway, part of me has to slow down because even my mother-in-law tells me I talk too fast when I'm trying to explain her things on the phone about her phone, like her cell phone or her computer, because I'm between my husband and I'm the techie, so I fix everything. I try my best. Anyway, so I don't know if I get excited talking to her or what it is, but I start rambling and she can't hear what I'm saying because I start slurring or talking so fast that she can't understand. Regardless. Deep breaths. I had a name for this video because I wanted to, I said something super clever. Do you remember? I totally should have written it down. I don't have a notebook in front of me. Alright, next one. Because I spent all that time talking about nothing because you were making all the clicking noises and now you're back again. But the good news is I'm still filming at 47 minutes. Oh my god, Charlotte. Charlotte, you're adorable. She's my cupboard cat. The one who goes in the cupboard was almost reaching up. She's little, but she almost reached up to the countertop. Adorable. You can't have it. It's chocolate, little. Here. Actually, hold on. She's grown a whole lot since I last showed her to you. So, here we are. Here's my little Charlotte. Oh, and she's purring and she's murping.
She's daddy's girl.
She's daddy's girl. She's not mommy's girl, so she's clinging to my shoulder. But this is my Charlotte.
Sleeps with daddy.
Last time you saw her, she was probably about, how old you been? You weren't a year yet. Hey? These good girls. Yeah, okay. Why is your back wet? Was daddy's hands wet? Okay, see you later.
Playing in the bathtub again.
Ooh, playing in the bathtub again. And she plays in the bathtub.
She was rolling around.
Not my cat. My cat's back here sleeping behind me. Alright. So. Slightly jealous of this ice cream. This is what my next project is out of. Cross-stitching, World of Cross-Stitching, number 259. It is part of this down here. It's by Maria Diaz. I'm just going to be stitching up here, this little boo owl guy. The size of this chart is terrifying for me. Like, it's just a bigger chart than I wanted to start over. I wanted to finish it. Therefore, I only chose one motif out of these. And then I was looking at it, and I was thinking, why did I choose that one? But, because all of them are cute. But if I finish one of them at a time, then I can go and try and, frame them individually. But here I am. It's on 14 count oatmeal. And this is 2 of the colors done. So the orange around for the border, and then this is like DMC 550, so it's like the super dark, the dark purple. Not enough chocolate on the chocolate ice cream. So he's got to add some chocolate syrup. Well, when you want chocolate, right? Sorry. TMI. Okay, so the next one is out of a Stony Creek collection, Whimsical Words. It's play. No, well, that doesn't say play. That says dream. Dream down here. That's what it's gonna look like in the end. It's almost done. It's almost done. I'm going color by color. It's not almost done. The motifs of them are almost done. Not the word at all. So the motifs are almost done. Yeah, I'm going color by color. So I guess color completing this whole thing. I'm trying to use all the colors. Sometimes maybe I just shouldn't talk for 50 minutes. So I'm trying to use all the calls for colors. That's what I have in my stash, right? Like, I'm not going to go out and buy things that I don't have right now, because what? I was going to make it for my friend's daughter, the one that we took care of the cat. I was going to make it for her. I don't know when that's getting done, so that's okay. A project bag, an empty project bag. I can put something new in it. No, I got too much going on. Too much going on. All right, we're almost done this box. Rose Chick Chat. From whatever that says up there, Harmonies. The Valerie Pfeiffer Harmonies by Heritage Crafts. At the LNS that is far away from me. That's where I got this one from. The LNS that's far away from me is called Wool Time. Ooh. That's how long I haven't been there for. And the one that's close to me is Textile Traditions in Almont. Anyway, there's that. He's grown a lot since I last, I picked it up over the course of the summer to be able to work on him. So I think I only had this guy like this much done plus, and so I made him a head and the rest of his body. So I'm almost done his stitching. I just need to do his little back stitch fluffy parts like around his head, and then, you know, the rest of it, but is what it is. Two more. Alright, you'll get the general gist of it. The book that I have this in is over there. I'm not getting up. Sorry. Next time I will show it to you, though. I will have it ready. I just didn't remember that. Anyway, this is called Fancy Teapots. It is from the Reader's Digest Big Book of Cross Stitch. Anyway, it's an older, not old, but an older book, like maybe like the early 2000s. And so it's got like multiple, lots and lots of different themes. When I was filming last time, if I paused it, I don't know what happened. Maybe I took too long. I don't know what the story was, but it came back as a new video. I don't want to do that. So, until then, that was really fast, and these are really pretty. We're going to get that one out again. Because I did love working on this. I just don't like, I don't like working in the really big book. It's too tedious to, you know, have out, and it doesn't lay flat, and you have to keep flipping it back and forth, and just excuses. I don't know. We'll see. One day. So, let's get it out again. Maybe I should call this episode the Teapots. So there's one more down here that I'm missing that I haven't even started yet, and then there's 3 more up here. So it was originally for one of my friends who loves tea, but of course that birthday passed and I didn't get it to her. So I made her something smaller. Right? I still like it. I might hang it up somewhere if it ever gets finished. If I ever get around to it again. Charlotte. Little. Charlotte. Same cat. She got 2 names. Okay. The last one in this box that I have to get around to finishing, but also at 32 count Lugana. Small. It is Lizzie Kate. It is The Prayer of St. Francis. Ooh, even with the plastic off, it's glary. Okay. I'm not going to read it to you because it's really long. You can look it up. But it is for my dad, if I ever get it finished. It's almost done. It's almost like halfway done. So I might as well just put my nose to the grindstone or whatever and finish it. What is she doing now? This little cat of mine, she's so inquisitive about everything. She gets into so much trouble. Sorry, not my cat. James picked her out. AKA she went to James. Here we go. So, I'm working on the second half of it. So it's not as if I'm, only on the first line and I don't know. I think what's holding me back right now is the fabric. It's really pretty, but we'll see. We'll see if it gets finished. I have a couple wheels, just like precision wheels, like anyway, that it's like need to finish, want to finish, still want to work on, all of those things. So that's that box. I have one more box and we're 57. I hope you're still with me. If you are, thank you for all my ramblings. My cats, oh shush. My cats, my ramblings, my little bit somewhat disorganization, that's just me. So that's what you get. What you get with the Julie. Where is that? What am I looking for? Boo fell out of the book. I don't know where it goes. I call it Boo. It's really called Halloween Sampler, but because it's an owl, I'm only stitching the owl right now. I call it Boo. Yeah. I also knit. I don't know. Attempting to knit. That's what these are. Not very successful yet, though. I mean, I cast on 22 stitches and my next row still had the 22 stitches, so I didn't drop anything. I just wasn't happy with said. Maybe I liked the wool, what I'm using, but I don't know the yarn, the wool, but I don't know if I want to continue on with it for that. So, the last box of things that I do not want to stitch. And I think if you're interested in any of the patterns, when I eventually have, no promises on when I'll get it to you, but I'll write your name down, and when I am able to, I can send it out. But this is the amount of fabric that I got from all of the pieces that I no longer want to stitch on. So here we go. Let's go. That's not true. I've either finished them or they're a second copy. It's not everything that I don't want to stitch on anymore. It's just most things. I'll let you know what I've done. So, Chinese Mum Kit is from Serendipity Design, and was sent to me, so I'm just going to continue to pass the stash because I think it was sent to me in somebody's, like, here you go. I don't really remember. But regardless, it's the full kit. I'm just not going to stitch it. So if you want it, Chinese mom, or it's not a giveaway. I'm not doing a giveaway. That's just silly. Just charts that you want. So again, don't say giveaway. I'm going to go through the whole list that everybody else does. Don't say giveaway. Be 18. You know all that stuff. You can live anywhere in the world. I'll eventually get it to you. I'll let you know when it's going to ship out. How about that? It was a freebie from Just Cross Stitch. Just one of the cross stitch world across. What? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I think I might even have the card. Do I have the card? Sorry if you just heard that. I don't know what's going on. I do have the card still. I didn't use the card because I didn't stitch it. And they're not, it's any color really, but I'm going to show this to you finally because I haven't shown it to you yet. So I still have this, and I have the card that it goes in. And I have the envelope that you can put the card in. And I have this. So, I'm not going to give you the fabric because I've already tried to unsuccessfully stitch. There was a time when I thought that stitching super minis was the way to go. Not for Julie. Where is the edge? Okay. And for some reason it opens this way instead of by the plastic. I don't know. What are you playing with now? Shush. James? Can you get that away from Charlotte, please?
What?
Charlotte's playing with something on the floor that she's not supposed to. Okay.
Playing with what?
She's playing with something she wasn't supposed to be playing with.
Uh-oh. See that?
I just don't want her to choke. Troublemaker. That should be her new name. Alright. Again, these tiny designs. This one is, I call it No Pain, No Gain, by the Berlin Company. The New Berlin Co. That's because she wants more attention.
Give her lots of attention.
I know. Comes with everything, even the little frame. See, even the little frame that you can put it in, and the floss. It's small. It's too small. Too small. Again, I tried it. I didn't like it. So, I don't want to squish everything. Come on now. Anyway, and if you don't have the floss, then you have a color key to, there we are. So that one is No Pain, No Gain. And of course, that's never going to get back into the little package, so it's all just going to go in the Ziploc, because those are my project bags. And that's how it's probably going to get shipped to you, in a Ziploc. Because, I do reserve the right to keep all the needles, because, come on now. Alright. Here's another, I finished this one, actually. Yep. Another World of Cross Stitching freebie at the beginning. It's, Tea Time Treats. So, comes with envelope, comes with the little card that you can put them in. And I'll give you the rest of the floss, but it's not a lot. If you want it. If you don't want it, that's cool too. If you don't want any of this, then I don't blame you. But there is some more cool stuff coming up. This is just the little stuff. This, however, is not one of those cool stuff yet. Well, of course it's cool, but this is Delightful Deer Kit. I attempted to stitch it. Too small. Again, comes with the card, comes with the pattern, comes with the rest of the floss. I think I started stitching it, so I'm going to take it out of the... Or not, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I started stitching it. We'll see. I just fell out of love with the teeny tiny stuff. Alright, this one was my wedding sampler that I've shown you in a different video. I don't want to get rid of that. What is that one? Whew, I just bought that one. Okay, so I have a new shirt. This is, I made part of my wedding sampler, but I hadn't finished it. Like, I hadn't detailed it yet with my name and his name and the date and all that stuff. But, this one is called Life Is Not Measured. It's Lizzie Kate. Life is not measured. The counter's still going, but it said that I ran out of space. I might stop and start again. Oh, I only have 3 minutes left. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up because it cut me off. So I don't know how much you got of the last one, but this is Life Is Not Measured by Lizzie Kate. There we go. So it's just the chart. It's not marked on or anything. It's just, there it is. I'm going to wrap up here for now. I still have a box full of things that I'm either done stitching with or I don't want to stitch anymore. So I will make sure to connect these videos, and maybe that's all I'll do for now. There we go. If you want any of them, let me know. I know I didn't tell you what to say, but at the same point, I don't really know who else is going to comment. So if you want it, you can have it. If you don't want it, then, just go Team Julie. Anyway, I will talk to everybody later because I only have 2 more minutes left on this and I don't want to run out of time. So, adios, have a good night, and maybe when I upload this, I will continue that, but we'll have to see, or maybe I'll just do a few at a time. Anyway, have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Bye, everybody.